I'm Gloria Kobi, and the topic I was given was managing children in sex relationship. Now, when we get married and the children start coming, either we make excuses with the children, and we are going to learn how we can go about it. When a man or a lady meets a gentleman, the chemistry is very strong. It is like a magnet. The man's love and the woman's supported hand helps the chemistry to work. So, everything that goes on through their courting period is very, very strong. It comes to a time when the marriage comes on. After the marriage, when there is honeymoon, my advice is that you really, really enjoy yourself, because after that time, you will never, ever meet that day again. If you don't, that day is not going to come. So what my advice to you is that around that time, don't put yourself under pressure. Don't go and borrow for wedding, because during the honeymoon time is where, if you have gone to borrow, you will get to know that there is a problem. Don't put yourself under pressure. So do what you can so that you can really enjoy your honeymoon. If it is in your room or it is outside, no problem. But make sure you don't stress yourself during your honeymoon. This is where money matter comes in. Relationship can work well when there is money. If there is no money, you can't get what you have to get. And if there is no money, you are expecting things from your wedding day. You are expecting people to bring you presents and money. And nowadays, people come to wedding and give what they were given that they didn't use. So don't expect anything from anybody when you are having your wedding. You do it according to your own resources, so that after that you will be able to sleep well. Marriages breaks up on the honeymoon day because the pressure from the photographer, from the video camera, from the those that brought the food, even the dress is bringing problem. Don't ever go for things that you can't afford. What you have to get is what is from your own, the two of you. Don't let pressure from friends or colleagues. Nowadays, we have before marriage, after marriage pictures, and you see the brides, the maids, about 12 with different dresses, and all these things are bringing a lot of problems in the marriage. So, do whatever you can. If you don't have wedding, it doesn't mean the marriage will not work well. People think it is wedding that makes the marriage. No, it is the two of you that makes the marriage. Now, after the marriage has come on, as I said, make sure you really enjoy your animal as peaceful as possible. Don't allow friends to come in, because there are other things that will really come into this relationship. So, now the chemistry is working. Everything is going on well. Things are working outside and inside. Start from the kitchen. Get into the bathroom. Everywhere that you think you can play your sex life there. Everywhere. There should not be any limit if only the two of you are alone. Don't use the bed too much, because as you grow, you will go and rest on it. Do the squatting, do the backside, do the doggies, do all, because it will come to a time that the strength may not be there. There will be a time that you should even have it, if 5 times in a day, go for it. 5 times, you better go for it. Because it will come a day that even in a month, you will not get it. So, we have to be realistic, and we have to know that these things are normal. Sometimes, especially those that call ourselves Christians, don't want these things to be mentioned. But it is a fact, and it is going on. That is why a lot of Christian marriages are breaking up. I've been married for 25 years now. And I'm still enjoying my marriage because I know what to do. I have 4 kids. So, after the marriage and after all the chemistries, the lady gets pregnant. That is where the problem starts. When the spitting and the vomiting starts, the man's love turns into compassion and pity. Oh, Akosia, you are not well. Oh, sorry. And when I come home and you are lying down like this, I want to go and visit my friend. Then, you see, men don't like those kind of stress. They will go out. Then, the woman with your vomiting and your spitting, you start getting angry because he is not doing what he was supposed to do. A child is now getting in. So how do we manage the unborn child? Because now that he is in the womb, there is trouble. So when he comes out, Abeku will arrive. So, ladies, this is the time you have to try your best to put on that attraction that you first have. The little that you can do, because sometimes when we get pregnant, we make ourselves as if everything has ended. Nothing has ended. Don't put your man under stress, because if you don't distress him, somebody will mistress him. So, now, the lady's appetite for sex has gone down. The man is seeing the woman with compassion and pity. So, his own too has gone down. It will come to a time that the lady's belly has come out. Then, she has more energy. Now, she needs more sex. But that time, the man also look at the body. The attraction is gone. So if the attraction is gone, then the sex life is going to differ. So men, you made us that way, so you have to enjoy us as we are. Now, there's a story, a true story, that I witnessed myself. A pastor and the wife got married. When the lady was fully due, around the last trimester, the baby was kicking in the stomach. So the lady would show the stomach to Osofu, look, the baby is kicking here. The baby is kicking there. Hey, look at the leg. Look at the hand. From that time, Osofu stopped having sex. So I went to their house one day and said, oh, mother, hey, now Osofu doesn't touch me anymore. So I went to the man and said, Osofu, what is the problem? He said, hey, now the baby in the belly, he can kick. He can do everything. If I put my thing there and he holds it, I'm dead. So, this is what I know. So, if the baby is kicking, then I don't want any trouble. I'll be there and I'll see somebody holding my thing. So, I don't want to touch it. Why? Lack of knowledge. So, we laugh, and then I told them that the baby is in a net in the womb. He is not around where you think he's walking around. You see, these things that even the man saw deprive him from going to the wife. So there are things that men don't even want to see, no matter who you are. There are certain things we hide it from them. So this has made the sex life now difficult. Now the baby is coming out. Sometimes we tell the woman to go to the mother. Man, you are going to stress. Don't take your wife to the mother. If you do, it is the mother that is going to dictate the time that the wife should come back. And I tell you, every woman will tell you, my daughter should stay for 3 months. For that 3 months, will you be able to stay? It is normal for them because when you go, there is somebody to mistress them. Even when they go, the stress of sending money to their in-laws, you will give to your wife. She has come from the city to the village, so she is going to feed the whole house. So your chop money that you have to give to your wife at home, you have to double it. Now, your stress of not having your wife around is there, and the money is also going. Don't put yourself in that situation. When the wife also is delivered in the house, the in-law comes to the house. If you are not financially sound enough and you are in a single room, one bed, then the in-law, the mother, and the daughter, and the grandchild takes over your bed and you sleep in the couch. But as we know that one village, one dam, it is one room, one bed. When there is one bed, there is only one woman. It shouldn't be two women. So one bed, one woman. Don't make it one bed, two women. It is a taboo. So they bring them in-law in the house, and they all share the bed that the husband and wife are on with a child. This shouldn't be done. Don't do it because the consequences are great. Just make sure your wife learn as fast as possible that even by 2 weeks, the in-law has to go. I have 4 children. I have taken care of them myself. And I think it has brought me peace. Because the first day I delivered, I asked from the hospital, how do I do it? They told me, and I said, it is finished. If I do it that way and the child will not have problem, then let me do it myself. There are certain things that we bring to ourselves in the home because of things that we can learn and get it right. Now, the in-law is in the house, the baby is born, and the husband will tell the wife, when is your mother going? He's taking care of the child, and you see, he's helping me. The moment you hear your husband asking, when is your mother going, you have to get the signal that the husband needs the wife. Don't ever make a mistake to postpone the time. Because the mother will be there with the child. You will be breastfeeding your child in front of your mother. Your husband will come, stand there, watch. And because she doesn't have mouth, he will look at you. Akosia, I want to talk to you. The moment he takes you somewhere to talk to you, the mother-in-law comes. Hey, the baby is crying. Oh. The man brought you to the house to distress him. That is one of the reasons why men get married to women. They have a lot of stress on themselves, and they need to be distressed. If a wife cannot distress, a lady can mistress. So, from now on, the child is born, but if you think still things are not working well, get a helping hand. My husband does not want us to have a maid. We don't need a maid, but get a helping hand. Else, it will come to a time that you will age. Get somebody to help you. Not the person coming to stay with you, but they are little, even for now, you can even go on the net and get your food stuff. These are things that will let you make sure you don't distress. You yourself should not stress. And make sure that you are distressing the man that has paid money to have you. And now he is still paying money to maintain you. We have a lot to say, but I think the time is up. If there's any other question for us to answer, just 5 minutes. If any questions. Okay, thank you so much.
Let's put our hands together for Mrs. Kobi.